Radical.
I'm going to try something a little different today. I'm going to reply to a comment. But this is not any comment that was left on my channel or any other YouTube channel. This is a comment from an article that I was reading on some things Nintendo is doing. This is from Roosh. Nintendo isn't famous for being terrible at noticing customer demand and responding by taking down illegal supply of that demand. Soundtracks are only one example in a long chain of fan games, most notably Pokemon fan games, of being taken down due to Nintendo's strict IP policy. And in every case, they never adapt to release what people wanted in the first place. As many have said, Nintendo generally doesn't even sell the OSTs they're taking down. Same thing with the Pokemon fan games. They keep deviating for the series further and further from what the older fans want, then get mad when they try to scratch their own itch. This supposed threat to their revenue exists not because of fan content, but because they constantly make decisions that drive a lot of fans away from their products. That's not to say Nintendo never listens, that they should listen to every suggestion, or that their games are bad. They're rather fun. But you think after spending millions of copyright enforcement on fan-supplied content, they'd evaluate why those fans did that in the first place. They always seem to skip that last step, hence the cycle keeps repeating. Well, I'm going to share with you a picture here of an example of one channel that Nintendo has taken down. This is Gilva Sunner. Okay, Gilva Sunner, 343,000 subscribers. That's a pretty big channel. Okay, but Gilva, it looks like, pretty much only uploaded Nintendo music. You see some stuff from Super Smash Brothers, Zelda, a lot of Nintendo music. Okay, here's the thing. A lot of people will be on different sides of this argument. Okay, some people will say Nintendo is well within their right to take down channels like this that upload their music, because it is owned by Nintendo, okay? Make no mistake, this music is owned by Nintendo, it's their music. And YouTube is a platform where, if a business or a company, if Nintendo or, if Nintendo or a actual recording music artist sees somebody uploading their music, re-uploading it, then they're within their rights, their legal rights, to take this stuff down. But it's not a good look. It isn't a good look. A lot of people love Nintendo. And Nintendo has a devout YouTube following. And for Nintendo to be doing this, I don't know, would they pay a price? Is there actually going to be people that are going to stop playing Nintendo games? They make a calculation, probably not. People love our stuff. People love Super Smash Brothers. People love Zelda. And they're also going to make a calculation that a lot of the Nintendo slave Switch channels out there are not going to speak out against this. In fact, you might have people, these Nintendo apologists or whatever, come out and say exactly what I did earlier, which is that they're well within their rights. You can do it. Legally, Nintendo can do things, but kind of a D-bag move. Now, on the other side of the argument, I'm bouncing back and forth to these different sides of the argument. Okay. If you're just a YouTube channel and all you do is upload music from Nintendo. It seems to be all that this channel did. So, if I think it would be different if they're making transformative works. There was one video I watched talking about this. First one to come up when I typed this in was an Arlo video. The puppet guy. And he was, talking about how, yeah, it's kind of sad, but he kind of understands too, why they did it. Now, he revealed that he, and probably many other, Nintendo YouTubers, use these channels to get their music from. They go to these channels and lift the music from these channels, and they use this, as background music in their channels. Okay. Seemed to be like there's, I don't know, I detected a little bit of worry in Arlo's voice. I'm not sure if he's worried about it. Maybe a lot of these Nintendo channels should actually be worried if they're uploading Nintendo music in their background. Okay? Hear me out here. So they're obviously going after Nintendo's channels that exclusively upload Nintendo music. How long is it going to be? How long is it going to be before Nintendo starts coming for a lot of these Switch channels that are uploading Nintendo music? So I'd say even though I'm not, I'm of course not the biggest Nintendo fanboy in the world. I would say that I'm not going to upload any more Nintendo music. I got a couple Mario tracks that I've used before in the outros and whatnot. I'm not going to. And I would say for the YouTube community, a lot of people should be a little bit sour on, talking about Nintendo stuff. Because Nintendo, obviously, here's the thing. Nintendo does not care about YouTube. Nintendo does not care about YouTubers. Nintendo feels like, their crap don't stink. It's nice. All of you say nice things about us in the Switch, even though the Switch has Joy-Con issues and all kind of crap wrong with it. You'll keep drinking the Kool-Aid, right out of our. You'll keep drinking that Kool-Aid. We'll release a Switch every year, and you'll just you'll gobble that up. You'll gobble that up. So they're in a position of power. But should they be doing this kind of stuff? Should they be going after? It's just music channels right now, but where's it going to stop? Where's it going to stop? That's my question there. So what do you all think? Do you all think Nintendo is in the right? Do you think they are? Like I said, do you think they maybe are kind of D-bags for doing this? Do you think they should worry about some other stuff? And most importantly, if they're not going to release a lot of this music, I could get it maybe if they're going after stuff that's on official soundtracks. But a lot of this music on these music channels, it's stuff that you wouldn't even hear if it wasn't for these music channels. Now, I think there was a much better way to do this. There was a much better way to do this. I think Nintendo should have came out with an official statement. An official statement, sharing it with YouTube, sharing it with everyone, sharing it on Twitter, sharing it on all social media, making sure everyone knows if you have a Nintendo YouTube music channel, they're coming after you. But they didn't even do that. That's the saddest thing here. They didn't even do that. At least let people know. Let a lot of these channels know that you're going to come after them. Of course, that wouldn't be the terminology they use in their fancy legal document. It would be different terminology they would use. They wouldn't say, "Oh, Mario, I'm coming after you." They wouldn't say that, okay? But at least let people know that. What this shows far and away, is that Nintendo doesn't care about YouTube. The irony here is you have all these YouTubers, all these Nintendo apologists, all these Switch worship channels that love Nintendo to death more than life itself. They'll lose their mind whenever there's like a new toy or a new amiibo that gets released or a new character or something. Every single thing that Nintendo does is perfect, absolutely perfect. The irony here is Nintendo doesn't care about you. Okay? Nintendo doesn't give a crap about any of you YouTube channels. Alright? So, I hope a lot of these Switch channels, a lot of these Nintendo channels, a lot of these apologists really see and understand that you're expendable to Nintendo. Nintendo don't care. So, that's the hilarious thing right now. And you'll actually have a lot of people come out and 100% defend Nintendo on this. And I just wonder, when Nintendo starts a-coming for you, when Mario starts a-coming for your channel for whatever reason, are you still going to feel the same way? That's what I wonder here. So, I don't know. Where does it stop? Where is Nintendo going to stop? Nintendo's war on YouTube, I don't think is stopping anytime soon.